Hey everyone, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today is a 20-minute embodied session, so just kind of like a full body oil change. We'll work through the spine, some twists, side bends, mellow postures, some movement. Grab some props if you like practicing with them. We don't necessarily need them, but whatever you need to do to make this practice your own and support yourself, grab what you need and take a minute to set up your space, put on some music, light a candle, do some room spray. This one smells good. Whatever you need to kind of bring your senses in to the moment and really embody this skin and bones and muscle that you have so you can get out of your head and into your body for a few minutes. And we're gonna get started in tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. A little shift of the hips side to side, just landing your weight in one palm and then the other. And this whole class, if you want to close your eyes, it's a great option to help you really feel into the sensations of your body, feel where your breath is moving and flowing freely versus where it might be stuck and where you can expand more. And then push your palms round through the back body, tuck your chin in and curl your tailbone down, finding a cat shape. Feel your shoulder blades separate on the back body and just stay here for a few breaths. In and out through your nose, puffing up the back of the heart, expanding through the sides of the waist. One more deep breath in. And exhale, this time out of your mouth, sigh it out. As you reach the bottom of your breath, take a cow shape, lifting your tailbone up to the sky, arching through the back, and threading your heart through your shoulders, maybe lifting your gaze up. And feel how this shape feels in your body. Opening, expanding along the front of the belly, nice and soft. Palms are energetically pulling back towards your knees. One more full breath. Exhale out of your mouth, sigh it out, let it go. At the bottom of your breath, move into cat, round, and push the ground away. And from here, take a few side bends. So magnetizing right hip towards right shoulder, stretching along the left side of the body. And then switch it out. Side bend to the left, spread through the right rib cage. Not necessarily moving exactly in tune with your breath, but making sure that you can find space in your body for your breath to move. So just being aware of it, backing off if anything doesn't feel right. And a couple side bends, side to side. One more on each side. Inflating the opposite lung with breath. And then as you meet your center, take your cow shape one more time. So arching through the back, opening through the throat, and then from here a couple side bends, right and left. Ear and shoulder tap towards your hip bone. Close your eyes, let it feel good. You could open and close your jaw a few times. Sometimes we don't really notice where we hold tension and tightness until we take a few minutes to explore. And let's do one more in each direction. Good. Untuck your toes, sit your hips to your heels. You could have a prop between your hamstrings and your calves if you'd like. Good. So in our Virasana, let's find a cat-cow here. As you breathe in, move your hands from your knees, slide them up your thighs. open your heart up to the sky, dropping your head back. As you exhale, hands slide forward towards the kneecaps. Heart spreads back behind you as you curl in, chin to chest. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, we'll be here for a few breaths, so make it your own. Feel free to wiggle and explore in new ways and new territories in your body, knowing that it looks different each day. We come in with different physicalities, different things going on in our lives and our relationships, our energy, our soreness, our sleep. So it's a good chance to learn how to become in tune with your body and what you need. Next, inhale, cactus your elbows back, spread across the collarbones. As you exhale, take a twist, left hand to right knee, right hand to the low back, and peel your right shoulder open. Inhale, cactus, open. Exhale, twist to the left, revolving around your spine. And move with your own pace. You can kind of start to swim and dance through your arms, moving creatively and intuitively. Let's do one more on each side. Inhale to cactus, to arch, to open. Exhale, swim your left hand to your right outer thigh. Twist open to the right. And one more, inhale to open up. Exhale, right hand to left outer thigh. Good, find your neutral. Little wiggle of your hips side to side. Notice how you feel so far. And then slide your hands forward into a child's pose. Keep your knees narrow and rest your forehead down. Soft breaths down into the pelvic floor, into the back body. A moment just to land, to let your bones drop, to be supported. And one more inhale into your nose. And I'm really in the mood to sigh today. If the sighs aren't serving you, let them go. But if you'd like, on your exhale, open your mouth, move something through, let it go energetically, create space for something new. Blink your eyes open if you close them. Walk your hands forward a step. Tuck your toes. And downward facing dog, glide your hips up and back. Plenty of bend in the knees to reach up and back with your sit bones, staying long and extended through your spine. Let's feel all the points of contact ground into the mat. Some structure in our shape. Feeling the borders of you meet the borders of the earth or your mat. And then a little bit of fluidity. Feel free to bend one knee and then the other, pedaling out your feet. Maybe taking baby side bends as you shift forward a little bit. Meeting your body today. Closing your eyes, not caring what it looks like, just exploring into what feels good for you. As you're ready, walk your hands to the back of the mat. Push down through your feet, and from your full roll up your spine, one segment at a time. Shoulders unroll, head stacks on top of your spine. And then close your eyes, take a little sway side to side. You could also shake. You could also swing your arms. Just a little bit of free movement in your standing posture. Eventually make your movements a little bit smaller and then a little bit smaller, dialing it down. As you meet stillness, close your eyes if they're not already. Big breath in through your nose. And a big breath out. Inhale, sweep your arms up, extend your hips forward, engaging your glutes. As you exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Head hangs heavy for a breath. Shake out your head, your neck. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Extend your crown forward, lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, walk your hands forward, downward facing dog. And we'll move through a little baby vinyasa here, just between basically 2 to 4 postures. So our meeting places will be down dog and child's pose. You can make it your own as you transition through those 2 shapes. If you'd like to do what I'm doing, as you inhale, let's take a little roll forward, starting from the tailbone, letting that ripple and round through the spine. As you shift forward towards a plank pose, bend your knees, hover them just an inch off the mat. And as you exhale, land your knees down, untuck your toes, and sit your hips back to child's pose. Inhale forward through cat, weight onto your palms, and exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, one movement into the next, roll forward, high plank. Exhale, bend your knees, hover them off the mat, and then plant them down, hips to heels, child's pose. Inhale forward through your tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Moving at your own pace now, adding, subtracting, undulating through your spine. Movements can be big or small. And let's do one more round. When you finish, land in your child's pose. Breath here. Lift your gaze forward. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Low lizard lunge. Back knee is grounded, left hand is planted. As you inhale, twist open to the right, peeling right shoulders up to the sky. Good. Extend your fingertips forward, find a side stretch. Breathe in here. And breathe out, a little bit of a thread the needle. Lengthen your front leg as you dive your right arm back towards your left knee. Good. Inhale, rebend your front knee, twist open. Exhale, transition, your right hand swims forward. Nice side stretch here. Inhale, right fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, lengthen your front leg, sort of like half splits. And then a little twist under with the right hand. And one more time, breathe in to twist open to the right. Exhale, side stretch, length all the way down the right side of the body from the middle finger to the hip crease. Inhale, twist open. Lengthen your wingspan. Exhale, half splits, thread the needle. Breathe in, 2 palms land, right knee bends. Breathe out, switch it out. Right knee back, left foot forward. Feel into your hips on this side. And then as you're ready, push down through your right hand. As you breathe in, twist open to the left. Good. First round, take a couple extra seconds to feel little nuances here. And then as you're ready, left fingertips towards the front of the mat. Length along the left side of the body. You could drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Then inhale, twist open to the left, lean back into the space behind you. Exhale, thread the needle, lengthen your front leg, dive your left arm underneath your right armpit. Linking movement with breath, 4 parts. Inhale, twist open. Exhale, left fingertips forward, find that side lengthening. Breathe in, return to your twist. Breathe out, thread the needle. Flossing through the left hip and hamstring one more time at your own pace. Next inhale, left knee bends, left hand plants. Next exhale, tabletop. Slide your left knee to meet your right. Walk them back a little bit and then just lower down onto your belly. Let's prop up into a Sphinx pose on the forearms and elbows. Roll your inner thighs up to the sky, finding internal rotation of the legs. And in your Sphinx pose, option, close your eyes, stay still, or find a little free movement. It always feels good for me to dip one shoulder down and twist, gazing over the opposite arm. You could also turn this into a cobra. A couple more breaths here. Come back through center. Let's take a little bit of a twist. Bend your right knee, bring it out to the right side, and then roll onto your left hip. Reaching right arm out to the side. So supine twist, right knee is bent, left hand can come onto the outer thigh. Sending breath up and down the length of the body, expanding across the chest and the front of the right shoulder. Full breath in. Exhale, roll back onto your belly and switch it out. Bend your left knee up towards your left hip. And then roll onto your right side. This time left arm extends long. Right hand can come onto left outer thigh. Final breath in. Exhale, roll onto your belly for a final time. Forehead can rest on the mat or on your palms. Let's take a little bit of a rock through the pelvis from side to side, releasing the low back. And then eventually land in stillness. We'll take a prone belly shavasana. Close your eyes, let your body land. And as we do, let's inhale in through the nose to the very top. And when you get there, hold for just a couple counts. As you exhale, open your mouth, let it go. See if that helps you release and relax a little bit more. Notice if the mind is wandering and reel it back into any present experience or sensation. You can switch what cheek you're resting on. Feel free to stay here longer if you have the time. Let's finish all together with one more of those breaths. So in through your nose to the very top and hold. And exhale, let it go. If you're ready to transition out, keep your eyes closed as you roll onto a side. And then come to a seat. Notice how you feel in your body and your energy. Hopefully a little bit more connected to yourself. Inhale, palms connect and center at your third eye or your heart. Exhale, bow forward, namaste. Gratitude for your body, for your practice, for movement, for stillness, for space. Then as you release, you can slide your hands on your legs or your belly. Slowly blink your eyes open, taking in the space around you. Noticing if you might want to finish up with any final stretches or breath work or just hang out in meditation for longer. But I hope you feel great. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time.